I adore teaching. I don't see teaching as a job. I look at it as a calling. A wise teacher never sees the negatives in the students. A wise teacher always sees the positive in every single student. The wise teacher turns the negatives into the challenges that they're going to carry throughout the school year. And those negatives, surprisingly, become positives at the end of the year. Today we're going to talk about viewpoints.
Teaching is my dream profession, and for me it is a calling that I strive to undertake with love and imagination. It is my commitment to bring positive change to my students and to create a better future for the students. So in 2010, I collaborated with 3 other teachers in designing a school plan, and we came up with the School of Social Justice and as a brand new pilot school in August 2012. And I'm very proud that within our first year of existence, we have accomplished a lot of things. As a matter of fact, my students, CST Summative High School Math, ranked the best LUSD ISEC student scores.
Okay.
One of my many passions is music. Luckily, I found this organization called Little Kids Rock. Little did I know that 4 years later, I was not only going to get instruments, but a lot of support and a lot of opportunities. My kids were taken into a recording studio, and they recorded a song with one of the members of Black Eyed Peas. They actually got to meet and perform for Carlos Santana. We have a band, we have a music program, and it's growing. And I would like to have it spread all over the district. I don't think I would want to do anything else. I think I'm very, very happy here teaching.
Teaching adult ed students is just an incredible feeling. It is the most rewarding feeling because you understand that when you teach, you are giving a second opportunity to these students. When I teach, I look as I am opening a door, a window for a better future. I teach because I love it. I think it's something that I believe in public education. I believe that education is a future. I believe that if we have parents, educated parents in Los Angeles, we're going to have a better community. We're going to have better children.
My philosophy on teaching is if you don't love it, don't do it, because it is a tough job if you love it. And if you don't love it, I would imagine it's just miserable. But if you like working with kids, I find it really rewarding to know that I've had an impact on some of these kids. Because I'm an art teacher, I think I'm in a unique situation where kids that maybe aren't successful, there's always those kids that were, not the good reader in kindergarten and have kind of carried that through. But in an art classroom, they can shine. They can be the stars. They can add to the discussion. They can kind of think outside the box, and that's really cool to me. What's most important to me is that I feel like I'm affecting students' lives beyond high school. I think I'm letting people know, young adults know, that they have a voice and that they need to just find a way for their voice to be heard.
I love teaching. I always come with a lot of desire to be with the children, teach them because I love for them to learn, and not only teach them, but help them to go from one level to the next. I think it's very important, especially in the beginning, to be mostly, as a teacher, patient with them. I think for me to create a good self-esteem in the children, and especially confidence, and for them to like school, is to be patient with them, for me, is the number one.
One of the unique things about this school is that it's grades 4 through 12. And what that allows is that at our school, they can actually start taking band at 5th grade, and it's a tremendous opportunity that these students, many of them, I'm graduating 24 seniors this year, the vast majority of them have been playing for 7 or 8 years with me consecutively. So it's like a family experience. We get started with them as beginners and they continue on. As a matter of fact, one of my students is stationed in Washington, D.C., a member of the President's Own, playing for Barack Obama and all the dignitaries as a part of the Marine Band. And I am thrilled that I can passionately instill that into so many students. I love it. I can't imagine what I'll do when I get to that point where I need to stop.
I don't take my job lightly, and I know every little thing I do matters and makes a difference. And I remember from when I taught upper grade that there's certain things that if I don't get right now, they'll struggle with for the rest of their lives. It's the most challenging thing to do other than parenting. One thing that I've learned from the best teachers that I've seen is that they are always eager for more. They never know enough. They never feel like they're the expert. They're always searching for more. And I think that goes with anything that you do, any profession, you know. Like I feel Kobe Bryant was good at what he does because he knows he's good, but still he's always studying that tape, you know, to get better. So I feel the same way with teaching. I've studied some of the best. I had some really good mentors, and I still keep in touch with those people, and I'm always looking for more. But I really do feel that this is my calling, and this is what I'm supposed to do. I feel like teaching is the noblest profession in the world, and I get to touch the future every single day because I get to inspire kids, and I don't know what they might become and what their value is going to be, and you can't put a price on that.
I've taught MESA since 1998, but MESA stands for Mathematics, Engineering, Science Achievement, and it's really an amazing after-school program, and the main mission of MESA is to get underserved populations, kids of color, especially to UCs, and really get them thinking about college, even at middle school, which is really when they need to think about it. And we've had great success. In 2006, we won a national championship in Mousetrap Car. In 2007, we won a national championship in the Trebuchet. And then this past year, we won a national championship in the prosthetic arm. It's one of the highlights of my career. I work tirelessly to give kids opportunities. I write grants all the time. All summer I wrote grants. I've taken my students, my English classes this year, to the Getty Villa, to the Getty Center, to LACMA, to the LA Zoo, to Long Beach Aquarium. I have they're going to go sail on tall ships in 2 weeks. And then our final field trip is the Japanese American Museum at the end of the year. Teaching is a blessing for me. I love to teach. In fact, I always think about, you know, what are the next steps? Kind of the natural progression is that you become a teacher and then move up into administration and things, but I love to teach. So as long as I'm good at it and the kids respond well to me, like I could see myself in the classroom for a while. So it's a joy to me.
I love teaching reading and writing, of course, naturally. And I think my specialty could be the way I have my children in workshop. The whole idea of, you know, children working in different groups and teaching them how to work independently and, you know, becoming their own resources, only needing me in an emergency during that short period of time. I think when the children can function on their own, when they become their own resources, and I see that, and I see them interacting and developing conversations and having those critical thinking moments where they're asking questions of each other and challenging each other in a kind way, then I really get a joy. I mean, I can exhale then when I see